Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Catch me here today at Humber Peatlands, the largest lowland peatlands in the whole of the UK. I think it's just under 2,900 hectares, so it's a fair old size this, and it's actually used as a nature reserve now, so we might be able to see some of these hopefully. I'm not really sure what walk I'm going to do today. It's sort of like a last minute thing this after work this afternoon. So yeah, just coming out for a nice stroll and thought I'd take you with me. So yeah, let's crack on. It is actually a beautiful afternoon today. We're saying it was 15.5 degrees on the car when I got here. Bit of hazy sun, very, very slight breeze. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely. It's nice to have a bit of a break from all the wet and windy weather we've been having recently. But it is the middle of February, so what do you expect, I suppose. But yeah, I've got a nice firm path. The weather gods are looking down on me, which, to be fair, that's part of the reason why I'm out. So the weather were okay when I finished work, and yeah, I thought I'd come out and see if I can get a few miles under my feet. Yeah, not like a walk through woods, is the birds tweeting. Not seen any buds on trees yet, so it's still a bit early for them to start coming into leaf. But I've noticed a few daffodils and a few snowdrops out. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely. So yeah, there is actually quite a bit of listen to them birds tweeting. Yeah, crazy how still it is. Yeah, there is actually quite a bit of history around here. They've found Neolithic roadways that have been preserved in the peatlands because the peatlands are so wet. You know, when the wood gets wet, it stops it from oxidising and decaying. So yeah, they've found quite a few Neolithic things around here. And back in the car park, there's like an old roundhouse. That, I say old, it's a new roundhouse that they use for educational purposes by the looks of it. I'm guessing they have quite a few school trips out here and whatnot. Not today though, because I've not seen another soul yet. Which way shall I go? This way, I think. Well yeah, it wasn't just Neolithic stuff. In the more recent times, there used to be an RAF base around here called RAF Lindholm, which I'll tell you more about shortly. So I mentioned to you about RAF Lindholm, which is now no longer here. There are still a few relics from the old RAF base knocking about, and unfortunately one very sad memorial to a Polish aircrew that lost their lives. Wellington W5557 took off from RAF Lindholm on the night of the 26th of September 1941 on an operational mission to bomb Cologne during the Second World War. Crewed by the brave airmen of Polish 305 Squadron, the aircraft lifted off at 19:27 PM for the night raid over Nazi Germany. The flight appeared to go without incident, and the crew were no doubt looking forward to their return. Upon returning to the area of RAF Lindholm at around 1:30 AM, the area was blanketed with a thick layer of fog below 500 feet, which severely reduced visibility for the returning aircraft. With aircraft fuel a scarce commodity, planes were fueled with the minimum amount required to complete their missions. The crew lowered their undercarriage and were making an approach to land when it was thought that the pilot either misjudged the height the aircraft was flying at, or it had run out of fuel and the pilot was attempting a forced landing. The aircraft struck trees and then crashed on Hatfield Moor, just short of the airfield. Sadly, 3 members of the all-Polish crew were killed in the crash, and the 4th died just over 24 hours later in Doncaster Hospital. It should be noted that of the 2 surviving members, navigator Stanislaw Barsdow unfortunately lost his life in another operation above Nazi Germany. He was killed on 4th May 1942 flying his 305 Squadron Wellington Z8-406 on operation to Hamburg, aged 26. He was posthumously awarded the Polish Virtue Militari. Not much remains of RAF Lindau anymore. After the base's closure in 1985, the site became a prison, HMP Lindau, which you can see here. Some of the buildings on the site originate from the original RAF base. It is important that the brave men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice in the fight against oppression and for the freedoms that we enjoy today are never forgotten. And there we are, RAF Lindau and the brave pilots of 305 Squadron. You just see the mound over there where the aircraft came down. It's a lovely place to sit this and pay your respects to those fallen that fought for our freedoms that we have today. So yeah, back to the walk, and in fact actually, look here, very very muddy and very very peaty. And this is a replica of the Neolithic roadway or trackway that they unearthed from around here. It really does make a difference. I bet it was a godsend when they're trying to pull carts over it or whatever they needed to do rather than through the boggy peat. But I can understand why there was here, because at the end of the day, peat it was a valuable commodity back in the day to burn, along with wood for to cook the food and for shelter. So there, back to the walk, and that way I think down the longest, straightest bloody bit of road or bit of path you've ever seen. So yeah, time to get head down and get to the end of it, I think. There we go, finally at the end of that long road, long path. Got a bit of a dab on and all. Like I said, it's about 16 degrees and there's a mild bit of a breeze, but the thing is, when there's a long straight bit like that, I never know how quick to walk. Normally I'm one of these that wants to get to where they're going. So that's probably why I've got a dab on, but yeah, we shouldn't moan, should we? Christ, look at this. Middle of bloody February and it's gorgeous. And about time, like, because I've had some crap this winter, but happy to be out, happy to be out. It's always nice when you can finish work and you've still got an hour or two a day like left. And yeah, you can get out and de-stress after a day's graft. So yeah, I'm now down at the bottom of that long path, starting now to head back towards the car park. I think it'll be about between 4 and 5 miles this trail, So obviously there's plenty of different trails around here that you can do of varying lengths. So yeah, pick the right one for you and get out there. Absolutely lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cows out there grazing. Which reminds me, I'm a bit hungry. So yeah, I think I'm well, I'm not a million miles away back from the car. Yeah, lovely little walk this. It just goes to show. I think it's half an hour away from where we live. So yeah, you don't have to go far to find somewhere that's nice to walk, with a bit of history and a bit of few interesting features. Yeah, you never know, it's right on your doorstep. Like I said, there's plenty of different trails on this walk. You can take shortcuts, you can take longer ones. I think, looking at the amount of steps I've done, mine's going to be about 4.5, 5 miles by the time I get back to the car, which is nice for midweek. Yeah, I can't believe how mild it is. Not many people out at all. So the dad and his lad, a couple of dog walkers, an older couple, and that's been about it. Yeah, you do get a little bit of solitude and a bit of peace and quiet, even next to a busy city. Yeah, I'll catch back up with you when we get back to the car, which is not far away at all. And there we are, back at the car. Lovely large car park and all if you do fancy coming down. I think the parking charges are voluntary. I think it's £1.50 for an hour or £3 all day they ask for, which obviously then gets ploughed into upkeep of the site and upkeep of educational facilities, because as you can see over there, there's the old style roundhouse I was on about earlier, and that is a education centre over there for the local kids. So yeah, I'm guessing they have quite a few school trips down here. But yeah, it's a lovely walk that. I think 4.5 mile I've done. But as I said, you can take shortcuts, you can make it longer, shorter. So yeah, I'd highly recommend coming down here. There's plenty of picnic benches about and all around where the water is. So yeah, in summer when weather's nice, or well, it's 17 degrees it's saying on car now, which I can't believe for middle of February, but yeah, when weather's nice, come down with family, picnic, and yeah, enjoy nature. Yeah, I can still hear birds tweeting now, I've got window down, but well, yeah, that's it from the Ordinary Hikers this week, and we will catch you on the next one.